Supreme Court Justice is grilling the lawyers trying to save social media giant TikTok. Representatives for the company arguing that the law requiring TikTok to sever its ties to China or cease operations in the U.S. by January 19th violates free speech protections.
Am I right that the algorithm is the speech here?
Yes, Your Honor. It's basically how we predict what our customers want to see.
Both liberal and conservative members of the court skeptical over the premise that an algorithm is speech.
How are those First Amendment rights really being implicated here?
The court has never held that a foreign government has free speech rights.
And Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson pointing out that the law is not an outright ban.
You're wrong about the statute being read as saying TikTok, you have to go mute. Because TikTok can continue to operate on its own algorithm, on its own terms, as long as it's not associated with ByteDance.
Former TikTok product manager Drew Kirchhoff, who worked with the company for 6 years, told us selling TikTok and keeping it the way it is would be impossible.
Chinese people know how to run it, but in the U.S. there's nothing like it. There's really no one here that, in my opinion, knows how to run TikTok the way that TikTok runs.
But the Justice Department insists with its ties to China, TikTok, which has 170 million American users, poses a national security threat.
China is a foreign adversary nation that looks for every opportunity it has to weaken the United States.
TikTok's lawyer insisting
We absolutely resist any kind of content manipulation by China at all.
if the law goes into effect, it would ban TikTok from app stores, but not remove it from phones that already have it. Justice Alito asking why users can't just take to a different app.
You know, I'm just wondering whether this is like somebody's attachment to an old article of clothing. I mean, I really love this old shirt because I've been wearing this old shirt, but I could go out and buy something exactly like that. But no, I like the old shirt. Is that what we have here?
So that's one justice's perspective on all of this right here. So what the bottom line is, what is next for TikTok here?
Yeah, so Peter, we're waiting for that final ruling. And before that, though, there is a chance the court could essentially put a pause on the law from going into effect while they continue to deliberate. Because right now, as the law stands, TikTok has just 8 days until they face that ban if its parent company hasn't sold the platform. Now, if you are a TikTok user, this is what it's going to look like. Your app would stop getting updates. That means it's likely going to start to slow down. And an ex-employee who worked on that algorithm tells us he estimates the app would work for at most a few months.
Has it impacted a lot of people? And for a lot of people, this is a business deal. This is how they make a living.
Yeah, the content creators. All right, Stan, I'm glad you were there.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.